This
SAP
conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So yeah, I have almost like around 9 years of experience in integrations. I'm certified in PIPO and CPI. So I have seen all the flavors of integration with SAP till now. I'm a certified trainer as well, and I have around 6 years of CPI consulting experience for various companies, and now I'm working as a full-time freelancer and trainer. So basically, that was the brief introduction about me. You will start knowing about me a bit more when we will continue with this training. So first of all, we are here to understand like how does CPI work and what is CPI, the most important thing, and where is its relevance in today's world, right? Today we know that we are sitting from homes, working from home without going to office just because of this corona thing. And in this world, trust me, guys, CPI has gained a bit more. Already, it was very relevant in the earlier Corona times as well, but now it has got a bit more importance in the integration world. Okay, so you can say for integrations and for CPI, this is good time for as though I know that it's not the right time for many people, but from integration perspective, it is good for us. So let's start with SAP CPI. Like, what is first thing is this full form of CPI. I hope that everybody is aware of it. That is Cloud Platform Integration. Okay. So the first thing comes is what is cloud? Hello. So can anybody give me some idea like what is cloud? Can somebody tell me where is its relevance? How is it working in today's times? Anybody? What is cloud? Hello, are you there, guys?
Yeah, cloud in the
So
sense
how
like
about let's go for okay, before starting this, let's go for a brief introduction. So can you just start giving a brief introduction so that I'm aware like what kind of how much experience you are having and what kind of work you have done in SAP or other things that you are working on. So can you just start giving me a brief introduction about yourself? Let's start with Tech Brains. Oh, that's you, right, Suresh? Caller one, are you there, caller one? No. GSL P0684. Can you just brief about yourself, guys? Let's start with the names that I'm seeing in the list of attendees. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Can you
Hello.
just shout? Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, my name is Preeti Mahavish Chinsode, and I've been working in SAP PIPO, but I don't I just having 6 months of experience in PIPO. I'm
Okay.
totally this area, so I'm just interested in learning CPI things.
That's good. This is the right time for you, Preeti.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Kiran.
Yeah, hi Mridul.
Yeah. Hi, Kiran.
Hi Mridul. Myself Kiran. I'm working as a PA consultant for
Okay.
3 years.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Kiran Babu. There is one more Kiran with us.
Yeah, hi. This is Kiran Babu. I'm working with Delbumi.
Okay. How much
I
experience
have
you have?
nearly 5 years of experience in Delbumi.
Okay, good. Okay. Kishore Babu. Hello.
Hi, hi. Hello.
Hello. Hi,
Are you
Kishore.
audible?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I can hear
Kishore,
you.
I'm a PIPO consultant in Accenture with 6 years of experience and working with CPI projects
Okay.
integrated with
So, how
S4
much
HANA to
experience you
legacy
are having in
systems.
CPI?
Pardon?
How much experience you are having in CPI?
Yeah, nearly 6 months of experience. I'm working on POC.
Acha, POC. Okay. Maruti Prasad. Hello. Hello. Okay. Maruti brother, can you hear me? No. Rajesh.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Rajesh. I'm having SAP PI consultant, 7 months experience.
7 months. Okay.
Yes.
Santosh Reddy.
Hello everyone.
Yeah. Hi.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Santosh. I have total 8 years of experience, working majorly on web methods middleware, and then have been started working on CPI over past 1 year. So
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay. Samant Naidu.
Yep. Yes, this is Sampath here. I have totally 6 years of experience in SAP PI PO
Okay.
and SAP CPI and POC. And
Okay.
so this is,
Okay.
I'm here about CPI.
Okay. Sheshagiri Gantla. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly.
Myself, Sheshagiri. I have around 10 years of experience in ABAP and SAP PIPO.
Okay.
I have just idea of SCI, but I don't have really the working experience.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
why I
cool.
want to learn like CPA, and we are
Perfect
looking
time for
yeah.
everyone who is moving from PIPO. After introduction, I will tell you one fun fact about PIPO and CPI. Okay. Sindhu.
Hi, this is Sindhu. I've been working as a PO consultant for the last 6 years,
Okay.
and we are planning to upgrade to HANA. So apart from that, I don't have hands-on experience on CPI.
Okay, cool. Tawfiq. Tawfiq. Hello, Tawfiq, are you there?
Hi, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 4 years experience on PIPO. I was on the website as well as in the particular manager.
Okay. Vijay. Hello, Vijay. Hello. I think there's some issue with Vijay. Okay, guys. So most of you are from PIPO background, okay, or some other middleware. So let me tell you about PIPO. So PIPO, as you all are aware, most of you, it is a on-premise product, right? And SAP was going for, there were many versions of PIPO, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 3.1, 4, and 5. Latest is PO 7.5, right, guys? So with 7.5, SAP was going to move to CPI only after PO 7.5. This was released in 2011, this PO 7.5, and there has been no major version upgrade from 7.5 to 7.6 or any other platform. So this means that SAP is having a strategy to move all the integrations from PIPO to CPI. Also, there was one of the blogs recently where it was told that it is going to discontinue. PO 7.5 is going to discontinue from 2024. But again, I'm using a word but it was moved to 2030, like around 1 month back. Okay, the support for SAP PO was moved to 2030, but all the other versions like 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, they are going to be discontinued from December 2020. So that's why a lot of clients, our clients, are moving to CPI these days because they have to do a major upgrade, and that's why there is a huge requirement for CPI in the current market. I hope that everybody in PIPO will agree to my point, right, guys? I'm sure you would have learned about all these things. It was 2024, the support for PO 7.5 till February 2020. This was the status, like 2 months back. And now, after in March 2020, there was a recent update by SAP that they are going to support PO 7.5 till 2030. So think about those customers who are already working on 7.1, 7.2, 7.3 or 7.4. They will have to either move to PO 7.5 or HANA Cloud integrations. Also, every year there is a TechEd that is conducted by SAP. So what SAP in that particular TechEd, SAP tells us about the future roadmap of their products. So in the future roadmap of products, if you will go for PO 7.5, there is no such major changes that we are seeing. On the other hand, if you will see in CPI, there has been continuous changes. Every 3 months or 4 months, there are some new features that are getting added into CPI. Okay. So let's continue with this. What is cloud? So the cloud refers to servers that are accessed over the internet and the software and databases that run on those servers. Cloud servers are located in data centers all over the world. By using cloud computing, users and companies don't have to manage physical servers themselves or run software applications on their own machines. So this is the major advantage of using cloud. Okay, so let's talk about PIPO because around 70% of the participants have some idea about PIPO. So if you are working on PIPO, the first thing that you need to do is to have a server, right? A physical server that a company should have. On that server, you are going to install the PIPO. Okay, for that you will require a basis team. Am I right, guys? Please reply because I want this to be two-way communication.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello. Okay,
Yes.
I'm sure you know about this, that whenever we are going for a fresh greenfield project implementation of PIPO, the first thing that we require is hardware, right? The basis team takes care of that. They see what is the hardware sizing. They download the software through this download manager of SAP, which is in GBs, and then they go for the installation, then they go for pros installation steps, all these things. Am I right? But
Right.
in CPI, when we are using cloud, all these basis things has gone. No more basis team is required. Fun fact. All the PIPO consultants have a very big problem. I have been a PIPO consultant for a very long time, and I know whenever there is an issue, we go to SAP basis team. We always put the issue on their end that this is a basis issue, right? So the same thing is not anymore relevant when we are using cloud, because the servers are maintained in a database location which is accessible throughout the world. Okay, there is a data center. For example, if there are around 10 companies who want to use SAP CPI, so see, SAP CPI data center will be somewhere in the world, and you can just go and access it over internet, and you can access all the features that are there. So with this, we are bringing them down. So the biggest advantage is we are reducing the total time for the total time for the implementation of the project, also the total cost of the project, that are both are reduced. A project cost also includes a hardware maintenance cost, hardware purchasing cost, hardware procurement, after that maintenance. All these activities are taken care. The biggest thing why SAP CPI is so popular these days, because all these things are maintained by SAP, and the client doesn't have to maintain the servers on its premises. This is the case with CPI, also with all the cloud products. Okay, that's what it is telling us. If you will see the definition, the cloud refers to servers and that are accessed over the internet and the software and databases that run on those servers. Cloud and servers are located in data centers all over the world. By using cloud computing, users and companies don't have to manage physical servers themselves or run software applications on their own machines. So now the advantages of the cloud. The first one, as I told you, elasticity. So what does elasticity mean? So let me give you an example. If you are going, if you are having a PIPO license, okay, irrespective of the number of interfaces, you have to maintain a server, right? You cannot. You have to buy a server. You have to buy a license of PIPO and you have to maintain. It is not like you can scale up or down the requirements. But in CPI, it is subscription based. So we can reduce the requirements. We will have to pay less if we are reducing less of the resources of SAP. Okay, and if sometimes in future we require higher resources, we can do that immediately by asking SAP. So you can reduce, you can upscale or downscale according as per your need. So you can understand it like, let me give you a very basic example. It like your phone bills, right? Like your mobile bills. Every month you are getting your mobile bill. Let's assume if you are having, if you call 1,000 times, if you call 1,000 numbers, the bill will be higher. If you are going for 200 calls, it will be lower. The same thing happens with SAP also, CPI also. Depending on the number of interfaces, depending on the number of users that you are using, you can pay SAP as per those resources. You don't have to pay. On the other hand, if you are going with a PIPO or any on-premise solution, you have to have a server. You cannot do that. You cannot reduce that because a server is a basic necessity. Without that, you cannot go with the PIPO on-premise solution. Okay. So also you will require a basis team. Okay, it doesn't matter you are having one interface or two interface or 10 interface or 1,000 interface. You require the hardware. You cannot avoid that part. Similarly, cost effectiveness, the same thing comes here. Cost effectiveness, as I told you, the number of resources that you are using, you have to pay only for that. This is what cost effectiveness is all about. Okay, the third one is availability. Obviously, we know that since it's a cloud product, it is available on internet and we can access it from any device and from any place. The fourth one, simplicity. Your IT department has no effort with server management and software updates. Cloud software offers clear advantages that help you to distinguish your clearly the competition from the competition. So we are having different cloud products available with CPI also, so you can utilize them also in the SAP CPI suite. So there is a concept of SAP Cloud Platform Integration Suite, which includes your open connectors. It also includes your third-party APIs, API management is there. Okay, all these things is also part of your CPI suite, if you will talk about. So that is also managed under simplicity. So now in CPI, in cloud, you are having three types of service categories. The first one is SaaS, the second one is PaaS, and the third one is infrastructure as a service. We will learn a bit more about them in the coming days. Okay. Each one of this is explained in depth, but it won't be possible for me to explain you right now because it will take some time each of these topics. But these are the basic three. Hello, you guys are able to hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Hi, Suman. I think you are not able to hear me. Hello.
Suman, you can rejoin.
Okay.
You go ahead.
I will continue. Sorry, I was not checking out your messages.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so I was telling you about this software as a service, SaaS, PaaS, and infrastructure as a service. So we will learn in depth about all of these in the coming days. Then comes your, sorry, I got this. So this is the overview of SAP CPI. Okay, so this is my SAP CPI platform integration suite. So now SAP has come up with a brilliant idea of giving you pre-packaged integration content. So earlier in PIPO, what we have to do, we were not having any such concept in PIPO. Whatever requirements were coming, we have to develop the interface on our own. But with CPI, we have for many you will say third-party applications, the content is already provided by SAP. So you just have to deploy that particular prepackaged integration iFlows, okay, on your TNet, and it will work fine. Okay, so let's see, like for CPI, if you will see for public authorities, okay, there is a particular prepackaged integration content that will be available for public authorities like banking system or other code system, or for others as well. Similarly, you can use CPI for connecting your on-premise applications. Since CPI is a cloud product, it is not mandatory that you can use it only to connect cloud applications. You can utilize that to connect on-premise applications like your SAP ERP system or your SAP S4 on-prem solution as well, or even the third-party ERP systems which are based on-premise. Okay, like your if you will talk about Oracle, you can connect Oracle EBS as well using your SAP CPI solution. And then obviously it comes cloud applications. Obviously, since CPI is a cloud product, you can utilize CPI for connecting cloud as well. That's the basic or by default requirement for SAP CPI. Then comes your different business partners. So within an organization, if you are having different business partners, you can integrate all of them using CPI. It is not mandatory that you can use CPI for only one particular integration. You can have multiple integrations across various platforms using CPI. Then comes your mobile applications. So now we are having the support for OData, so we can also connect the mobile applications and also the social networking sites as well, like your Facebook, Twitter. These also you can integrate using SAP CPI. Now comes couple of more things. So this is a basic overview of what SAP CPI is all about, how cloud works. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me till now. Any doubts if you have.
Nothing.
Hello.
Is
Nothing,
CPI
nothing.
is HCI and CPI the same?
Yes, both are the same. Earlier name was HANA Cloud Integration. Now it is called CPI.
So even on CPI, we can do on-premise integration, right?
Yes, you can do on-premise integrations as well.
And if you go to the HANA, so there is no more swing tools, swing-based tools. It is all everything on
No.
NWS.
No, it is not NWDS based. It is web based. Let me show you how CPI looks like. Okay, just a second. I will discontinue the sharing screen because there is some confidential information. Just a minute. I will connect back. Let me show you how CPI looks like. I think you are more interested in that. Just a second, guys. Okay, so can you see my screen now, everyone?
Yes.
Hello. So yeah, so your CPI looks like this. So there is a URL which is given by SAP. So we can utilize that, and it is simple username and password based subscription. You can just go give the credentials and you can access all the areas of SAP CPI. These are the four major areas you can say, like discover, design, monitor. So in PIPO you are having SLD, ESR, ID. So these are something like that only. Okay, but this is not like swing based. It's not a swing tool. You don't have to go for click on ESR ID, then it will be downloading Java and all those things. It's all internet based. Basic that. It's a URL, and you can directly go and do the integrations here in this particular tenant. This is a local tenant. Every different client is given a different tenant URL. This is called tenant URL. So the concept of tenancy and tenant isolation, I will explain you. It will take time. It's not like, because we have 1 hour today. We have some time restrictions, so I am avoiding some of the topics because it will take some nice time. Okay, I cannot, in the overview part, I cannot cover them because I have time limitations. So yeah, other questions if you have, please feel free to ask me.
How many adapters we will cover in this training?
So we will be covering, so if you will talk about so from overview part, I will be covering most of the adapters that are supported, like HTTP, SOAP adapter, mail adapter, file adapter if you want, SFTP, all these things I can show you the demo. Okay, configurations I can show you, but some of the adapters I won't be able to show you the demos of that. Reason being because we don't have enough support for those things. But I will show you the properties. Okay, like if you talk about JMS adapter, we should have a system for that. So we cannot because CPI is utilized for connecting multiple systems across the world, right? So we cannot, like, if there are 20 different systems that SAP CPI can support, I can show you the major parts, major chunks. Like for success factor, I will show you success factor and Salesforce adapter. I will show you how to deploy it. If you will go right now in any of or Ariba adapter also I can show you. So
Is REST also covered?
sorry,
REST adapter is also covered in this one.
REST adapter, there is no such REST adapter. It is HTTP here. The functionality that you are doing with REST in PIPO, it is being done by HTTPS adapter in CPI. Okay, like the JSON support you are talking about.
So all the REST APIs will be handled in HTTP adapter in this case.
Yes, you can handle all the REST APIs in HTTPS adapter. Post, get, put, all those things can be covered here as only. Okay.
Do you also cover the concept for the upgrading, like from existing interfaces or existing from PO 7.5 to upgrading to CPI, the existing interfaces, how and everything? Because this looks like a major change, right?
Okay, so let me answer that. See, the platforms, PIPO platform and CPI platform are two independent platforms. First thing. Second thing is, if you will, in the 2 or 3 days from now in the training, you will realize you cannot move or migrate the scenarios from PIPO as it is to CPI. There is no such migration workbench or tool bench that is available. Okay, it is mostly if you talk about this is more relevant towards BPM kind of a thing, CPI. If somebody has worked on BPM scenarios, you will find at home when you are working on CPI. Okay, so but for PIPO there has been no such workbench and it is practically not possible. So you will have to develop the scenarios mostly from scratch in CPI. The logic can be made as it is. Okay, some of the things you can transport, like message mappings you can transport here. Okay, that is possible. I can cover that, but the entire scenarios cannot be covered, or entire scenarios cannot be moved to CPI.
Okay, so everything has to be built from scratch. Like if we have 200 interfaces, everything has to be created like a fresh one.
For now, that's the scenario. Okay, so this comes now. These are the adapters, list of adapters, standard adapters that SAP is offering. So you can see there is no REST adapter. So out of this Ariba, I can cover HTTPS, IDOC I can show you, mail adapter, OData, process direct, SFTP, SOAP, XI obviously proxy I won't covering this, I won't be covering, but yeah, major adapters also. Apart from this, there are some other adapters like your Salesforce adapter, which is not in this list. I will show you how to deploy that if you are having a Salesforce, because that's a free tool. Also, you don't have a Amazon Web Service tool or Amazon Web Service adapter, so I will tell you how to do that as well, because some of the adapters SAP is not offering in this list, but you can still, there is a way to utilize them free of cost. The best thing is free of cost. You don't, the client won't be charged anything if you are using those adapters. Some of the adapters, as I told you, AWS and this thing, Salesforce, both of them are given by a partner organization of SAP, which is called Adventco. So I will tell you how to deploy these Adventco AWS and Adventco Salesforce adapters. That I will cover. Okay.
What about success factors?
Success factor, I can show you the configuration because I don't have a success factor system right now with me, so I cannot connect it. But yes, obviously Ariba adapter also I can show you right now.
Thing is, so many organizations asking integration with the success factors. So
There are three major integrations that are happening in the right now. The first one is C4C integration that is ongoing, success factor and Ariba. Out of these, I am covering two, Ariba and C4C integration. I can show it to you. For success factor, I can show you how it works, how it is, but I cannot show you a demo. I can show you the configuration and what needs to be done here. Because this training, if you talk about, let me tell you guys something more, okay, about this particular training. Let me give you a standard content that we will be targeting. Okay, so this is CLD 900 course. So target will be, let me set the expectations straightforward, okay, because I don't want that and there should be any problems on the case of, you know, how the expectations. So you will see here, this is the course content that we will be covering mostly. Just go through it. If you have any doubts, please let me know. So
where does B2B scenario fit in over here?
B2B is supported by CPI, yes.
No, yeah, I get that it's supported, but in which scenario does it fit in? Which interface do you use over here for B2B?
For B2B, you are having AS2 adapter. You can utilize that AS2 adapter.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So in this, all the different sheets. This is a basic to you can say CPI course that we are going for, where we will show you how the iFlows are developed, what is the different functions that are available in CPI, how to play with them, how to work on them. Also in between, as I told you, that I will be covering adapters also. But if you will talk about project specific requirements, that this is my requirement, I can give you an overview, but it won't be possible to sit with you and debug the issues or how to work, because that's purely consulting, right? You will agree to my point. So, but yes, from training perspective, all the standard, because this is the standard course, CLD 900 is a standard offering by SAP. So we will be covering all the, also apart from this, we will be covering some of the training exercises as well. Let me show you the training exercises.
So for this training exercises, will we get access to CPI?
Yes, you will get access. If you require access, I can provide you that. That's not a problem. But if you are having your own system, it's better. So yeah, this is the handbook.
Can we get CPI access for personal practice somehow?
It's paid versions you can get. That's not a problem. Okay, so these are the exercises that we will be developing. So these exercises are developed only to make you understand how the different functionalities are working in CPI. So like here you will see like exercise 6, use the JSON to XML converter. This is one function that is available, how to utilize it, how to execute synchronous calls, request reply, manipulate messages using message mappings, accessibility mappings. So for this particular process, we are using like in this particular, for training purposes, we are using Twitter integration scenarios because that covers a lot many concepts. So if you talk about what we will be developing in these 12 or 13 exercises that are there, let me show you one particular page. So this is the iFlow that we will be developing in the exercises. So you can see it's a very complex iFlow having a lot many functions, and each function has its own particular importance in this iFlow and how it is working. All these things will be covered. Each exercise, like for exercise number 2, you will have this write step. So what this write step is doing, how it is working, how it is getting called, all these steps. In step number 3, it will be like 2 steps, like prepare, access token request, request reply. Okay, then there will be HTTP calls, SOAP calls, mail calls. So you can see 3 adapters are covered in this only. Okay, so this is the standard content apart from that, but this is not the only thing that we will be covering. Okay, you can say this is the Bible, but apart from that, as I'm telling you, like Ariba adapter, how it is working, how C4C integration scenarios work. Because I'm doing some consulting as well, so I will show you my consulting experience as well. Okay, so that's how we will be covering this particular course.
Sorry for interrupt. Can I ask one thing here?
Please.
Yeah, we can use Groovy scripts and JavaScript in CPI actually.
Right.
At which condition we can use Groovy scripts? At which condition we use JavaScript? Is there any performance differences that happened with by using these two scripts? Which is best performer? Or entire different scenario is it? I don't know. If you can you answer me now?
Okay, let me answer this. In PIPO, okay, you are having three types of mapping. But first is graphical mapping, Java mapping, and accessibility mapping. Am I right? You are from PIPO background, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Now tell me, let's assume there is a particular requirement which we cannot manage from your graphical mapping, right? So we will have to develop some custom mapping for it, right? So which one you will prefer, Java mapping or accessibility mapping?
I used accessibility mapping.
Okay, so the requirement for which you are going for accessibility mapping, I am another developer. I can use Java mapping for it, right?
Yes.
The same can be managed from both. The same is the answer for your thing. Which one you will, under what circumstances? Both can be used. Both are different languages. Okay, Groovy and Java. Okay, JavaScript can be written. Groovy script, performance-wise, both are same. There is no major difference between both. Okay.
Okay.
But sometimes what happens is why SAP has given the support for both. Sometimes the logic is already present in Java. Okay, so we don't have to put our brains into Groovy. The vice versa is also possible. So that's why we are using both.
Okay, good. Okay.
Clear?
Yeah, clear. Good.
Okay. Any other doubts? So this is how this is the expectation that I'm setting. If you have any doubts on this expectations, please ask me.
Hi, Mradul. This is Shashigiri. Are you covering CPI DS?
No. CPI DS is totally a different course.
Okay.
This is CPI PI, purely CPI PI.
And
okay, so
do you need to learn like Groovy script is mandatory, like
No, it's not mandatory. It's simply not mandatory to learn Groovy scripts. We will be covering Groovy scripts in the course. I will show you how to develop Groovy scripts. Also learning just I will show you how to use Groovy scripts, that I will show you, but how to write Groovy scripts, this is something you will have to learn on your own. I can give you the resources, because if I will get into the Groovy script in detail, that will be a problem. We won't be able to cover the topics of CPI.
Okay. So we'll get the tenant for practice, right?
Yes, I can provide you that, but I will have to discuss this. Probably Suresh can give some better idea on that. I will require Suresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just have a word, okay? So
Yeah, no problem.
yeah,
Yeah,
it can be
already
provided. That's not a problem. Yeah,
we'll provide the access.
yeah, that can be provided. Any other doubts, guys?
How long is the duration of this course?
So this course right now we are planning for around 30 to 40 hours. Between 30 to 40 we are still to decide, depending on the requirement. See, for this particular, if we go strictly on this, okay, let me talk about this course content. This is for 3 days, that is 24 hours. Okay, this is standard page number 1. Okay, so this particular course content, these 10 particular units takes 3 days, that is 24 hours. But since we have already added other concepts like in detail Groovy, also a bit of Ariba adapters, all the other, because here you will see only 3 to 4 adapters in this course. But we are going to, I will be showing you how to connect Ariba, how to deploy custom adapters, not custom adapters, third-party adapters, I'll say, like Adventco and all those things. So that will take a bit more time. So yes, for now we have reached to around 32 hours of time. Okay, that is 4 days if we are working 8 hours a day. But we will have to see the how many of you join this course and what kind of availability, how much time you can give me. Also, it will be good if you can give me time on Saturdays and Sundays so that we can close this as soon as possible. Also, we will be covering some extra exercises apart from this, depending on the scenario, to show you how to connect with different adapters. Yeah. So all these things will be covered. So 32 hours, you can say for now it is there.
It all depends. It all depends on you guys, like how in depth you prepare and ask the questions.
That's also
and
true.
Coming to the DS part, just a DS can be, just none of the people are having the DS access, and only SAP provides the DS.
SAP DS, if you will talk about, it's a totally entirely a different course altogether. Even in the SAP offerings, okay, what SAP offers the courses, it's not a part of CPI PI. Nowhere. Yeah, guys.
Yeah, I
if
have
you have any other question,
DS.
yeah.
I have a document DS. So that I'll provide.
Okay. Yeah, guys. Any other doubts? Please feel free to ask. Okay, guys. I think I have cleared most of your doubts. So I will just close the session now, and soon I will like to see every one of you in the further days of the training. And let's just learn the CPI as soon as possible, because this is the future. Okay, because PIPO obviously, as I told you earlier, also it is loses its shine now in the market. So time for upgrade for all the integration consultants. So let's continue and see you soon, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, guys, for your time. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining the session.